Why does your cat sit with their back to you? Most people get this completely backwards. They think it's dismissal or being ignored, but in feline body language, the back is the most vulnerable surface. Exposing it to you is the highest possible expression of trust. It's the feline equivalent of saying, "I trust you completely with my life." But that is just the beginning. Welcome to Feline Mind. Today, you're going to learn 16 secrets your cat has been trying to tell you for years. And number 9 is the one that changes everything. Your cat did something today that you completely ignored. Something that, according to animal behaviorists, was a direct message aimed straight at you, and you missed it. Again, welcome to Feline Mind. Subscribe right now, because what you're about to learn will permanently change the way you look at your cat. 16 behaviors, 16 secrets your cat has been trying to tell you for years. And you're starting with the one that happens every single day, and almost nobody understands correctly. 1. Why does your cat sit on your feet? Not on the couch next to you, not on the floor beside you, specifically on your feet. There's a reason for that exact location. Your feet carry the most concentrated version of your scent on your entire body to your cat's nose, which is far more sensitive than yours. Your feet are basically a scent broadcast tower. By sitting directly on them, they're not just seeking warmth. They're wrapping themselves in the strongest possible version of you. But there's a second layer. Physical contact with a trusted human triggers an oxytocin release in cats. The same bonding hormone. The same neurochemical that fires between a mother and her newborn kitten. You are biochemically their safe place. When strangers are in the room and your cat plants themselves even harder on your feet, that's a declaration. That's your cat saying, "This human is accounted for. Back off." Keep that in mind as you go, because almost every behavior on this list connects to that same root: trust, safety, and a language you never knew existed. 2. Why does your cat hiss when you wake them up? This one has genuinely scared people into reharming their cats. And it's one of the most unfair misunderstandings in the entire human-cat relationship. Here's the neuroscience. During deep sleep, the part of the brain that recognizes familiar faces and suppresses threat responses goes almost completely offline. When a sleeping cat is touched suddenly, the brain stem fires before the conscious mind wakes up. That hiss isn't directed at you. Your cat doesn't even know it's you yet. 2 seconds later, watch what happens. The tail starts moving. The eyes soften. The cat may nudge you. That's the moment the conscious brain catches up and realizes what just happened. Punishing this behavior is one of the most damaging things you can do. You're not teaching your cat anything except that sleeping near you is dangerous. Always use your voice first. Give them a second to surface. The hiss disappears on its own. 3. Why does your cat eat dirt? Before you laugh, this one is going to make you rethink your cat's entire diet. Geophagy, the deliberate consumption of soil, is documented in many species. It's not random. Soil contains iron, zinc, magnesium, and calcium, minerals that are frequently absent or insufficient in commercial cat food. Your cat isn't malfunctioning. Their body is sending a signal and they're following it with biochemical precision. Clay-rich soil, in particular, has natural detoxifying properties. It binds to gastrointestinal irritants the same way activated charcoal does. Pregnant cats chew unusual surfaces because the calcium targets a real physiological deficit. Get blood work done before you correct this behavior. If the mineral panel comes back normal, then yes, this becomes a mental stimulation conversation. A chronically bored cat will find occupation anywhere it can, but assume nutrition first. You're only 3 in and it's already more complex than you thought. Stay with this. 4. Why does your cat chirp while playing? This one is beautiful when you understand it. That chirp mid-pounce isn't a coincidence. It's what ethologists call a meta-signal. A real-time communication overlay that reframes everything happening around it. The translation, everything I'm doing right now, the grabbing, the biting, the intensity, it's all play. You're still good. Without this signal, high-arousal play can escalate into genuine conflict. The nervous system can't always distinguish between combat and play combat without a reset cue. The chirp is that reset. Cats who use it frequently are, according to behavioral research, typically more socially intelligent and better at maintaining relationships. Try chirping back. Watch what your cat does. That reaction alone will tell you more about your bond than anything else on this list. 5. Why will your cat only eat when you're in the room? The food has been sitting there for an hour. Your cat is clearly hungry, but they will not touch it until you're present. This is security protocol, and it goes deep. In the wild, eating alone is dangerous. You're exposed, distracted, and vulnerable. Eating is a cautious event governed by awareness and protection. Your cat isn't waiting for permission in a submissive sense. They're requesting a sentinel, a guard, someone to watch while they're vulnerable. Your presence doesn't just grant permission. It activates the neurological safety state required for eating to feel safe at all. The practical problem. A cat that has only ever eaten with you present can develop real distress and food refusal during extended absences. If this is your cat, start introducing brief departures during meals now, before it becomes a crisis through. And you haven't even gotten to the behaviors that most owners completely misread as personality problems. Number 9 is the one that changes everything. 6. Why does your cat suddenly sprint around the house like something is wrong? Nothing is wrong. Everything is exactly right. The scientific term is frenetic random activity period. Fraps happen because cats were built, biologically engineered over thousands of years, to hunt and release bursts of energy. The domestic cat covers short indoor distances. Energy accumulates in the nervous system with nowhere to go. And when it hits a threshold, the motor system triggers a full discharge. It happens most predictably on low-activity evenings, after grooming, and after periods of emotional tension in the house. During a frap, your cat's pupils dilate, their ears flatten. They enter a kind of controlled chaos that lasts between 3 and 8 minutes, and then they collapse and fall asleep almost instantly. This is a regulatory reset. It's healthy. Your only responsibility is moving the breakable things. 7. Why does your cat hide treats in your bed? You found things under your pillow that you cannot explain. Here's the explanation. Your bed holds the highest concentration of your scent in the entire house. To your cat's olfactory system, it is the most heavily claimed, most protected territory in the home. Logically, by cat logic, it is the most secure location for storing anything valuable. The hoarding instinct itself is ancient. It exists because food availability in the wild is unpredictable, and competition is real. This behavior persists in cats that have never gone hungry a single day in their lives, because instinct doesn't wait for necessity. The forgetting is also real. Spatial memory for cache locations in cats is inconsistent. Your cat may genuinely have no idea that there's something hidden between your mattress and the wall right now. Regular inspections, no punishment. The instinct operates below conscious decision making. 8. Why does your cat meow when you cry? In 2018, researchers published findings confirming something cat owners had always known, but science had struggled to prove. Cats respond to human emotional distress with what the study described as empathic concern. Not just learned association, but something functionally similar to compassion. When you cry, 3 things change simultaneously that your cat detects immediately: your breathing pattern, your heart rate, and your body chemistry. The hormonal signature of your tears and your skin shifts in ways that your cat's nose reads as a distress signal. They don't understand the source of your pain, but they feel the weight of it. The sound you hear is their own distress response, triggered directly by yours. Some cats lick your face. Some bring you objects because bringing resources is their crisis response. Some just press their body against you and stay completely still. Different dialects, same sentence. You're here, they feel it too. 9. Why does your cat lie on your suitcase? You were promised this one. Here it is. Your cat has made one of the most precise associative connections in their behavioral repertoire. Suitcase equals your disappearance. The moment that luggage appears, their entire strategy shifts. Lying on it is not dramatic. It's logical. If the suitcase cannot be packed, the departure cannot happen. Given the tools available, it is an elegant solution. The secondary behavior, pressing their body into your clothing, your shoes, anything you're packing, is scent marking in both directions simultaneously. Their scent on your things, your scent deeper into their coat. It's preparation for absence, a biochemical version of holding on. Cats that escalate to hiding your keys or marking your luggage are not acting out of spite. They are in genuine panic. That behavior deserves compassion, not punishment, and a real desensitization protocol. 10. Why does your cat lick the air? Cats possess an organ humans don't have, the vomeronasal organ in the roof of the mouth. It detects chemical compounds the nose misses entirely. Air licking directs scent molecules towards this organ for a deeper analysis than standard detection can provide. Think of it as switching from standard to high-definition sensory processing. That's the normal version. 1 or 2 air licks near something interesting. Pure sensory curiosity that matters. Persistent rhythmic air licking throughout the day with no obvious trigger. That is a documented symptom of nausea, acid reflux, and dental pain. The motion provides minor temporary relief from oral discomfort. It is also a displacement behavior tied to anxiety. 1 air lick, curiosity. 10 air licks in an hour. Make the appointment. 11. Why does your cat sit with their back to you? This is the one most people get completely backwards. In feline body language, the back is the most vulnerable surface. Exposing it to another individual is the highest possible expression of trust. It means you are certain they will not attack you from behind. Certain enough to leave your blind side open. When your cat sits with their back against you, they are making the most profound statement available in their entire social vocabulary. This is not dismissal, this is not ignoring you, this is the feline equivalent of saying you are trusted completely, you are safe. The secondary layer, facing outward while their back is against you, means your cat is performing active environmental awareness on your behalf. They are watching the room so you don't have to. The unspoken agreement, you cover their back, they cover your front. A cat that never turns their back to you is a cat that is still watching you. Trust isn't there yet. When it finally arrives, you'll recognize it. 12. Why does your cat steal food off the table? Here's the uncomfortable truth. From your cat's perspective, they did nothing wrong. Feline, moral reasoning around food does not include property ownership. In natural feeding dynamics, food belongs to whoever accesses it. An unguarded plate, no movement, no protection. That food is available. Every rule your cat operates under says so. The guilt you see afterward, it's not remorse. It's fear of your reaction. Your cat has learned that after certain sequences of events, you become frightening. They're not connecting their action. They're just afraid of you right now. Punishing after the fact does one thing. It makes your cat afraid of you for reasons they cannot understand. Real-time correction or management are the only tools that actually work. 13. Why does your cat yowl when left alone? The yowl is not sadness. It is an alarm. In solitary or loosely social structures, the vocalization is a locator designed to carry over distance, built to trigger a response from others. Your cat cannot distinguish between you being away briefly and you being gone for good. Their world changed. They're broadcasting their location and waiting for someone to come back. Research using audio monitoring shows that most separation vocalization peaks in the first 15 to 20 minutes, and then gradually subsides. This means 2 things. Your neighbor's suffering is front-loaded, and this behavior is highly treatable. Gradual desensitization. Building tolerance for solitude through systematic incremental exposure resolves this in the majority of cases. Start with 2 minutes. Return before the anxiety peaks. Build slowly. Punishment makes it worse every single time. 14. Why does your cat shake toys violently? That rapid bite and kick, the intense hind leg action, is the terminal hunting sequence used on prey animals in the wild. A single well-executed motion targets vital areas. This motor pattern is hardwired into the feline nervous system at a level that bypasses conscious decision-making entirely. The sound activates it even deeper. It mimics distressed prey, which signals to your cat's nervous system that the behavior is working. The toss and recapture that follows, throwing the toy and then pouncing on it, simulates escape and pursuit. The instinct doesn't care about lifestyle. Let them engage with the toy. It is one of the most complete forms of psychological enrichment available to a domestic cat. 15. Why does your cat run from the camera? Your camera lens is a fixed, unblinking, circular eye aimed directly at your cat from close range. In feline social signaling, sustained direct eye contact is not warmth. It is a threat. The eye that doesn't blink, doesn't look away, and approaches directly is doing everything wrong by their social rules. Your lens is that eye. It stares, it doesn't blink. And when the flash fires, it adds a blinding stimulus to an already confrontational interaction. Your cat isn't being difficult. They are responding exactly as their behavioral programming requires them to respond to a challenge signal. Shoot from the side, kill the flash, use high-value treats to build a new association. Your cat's comfort is worth more than a perfectly composed photo. 16. Why does your cat lick you? This one was saved for last on purpose. Grooming. Mutual grooming between social animals is one of the primary mechanisms by which mammalian bonds are formed and maintained. It starts in the first hours of life. The mother licks the kitten to stimulate breathing, to circulate blood, to signal safety. That association, licking equals the safest, most loved moment of existence, is formed before the kitten's eyes even open. It never goes away. When your cat licks you, they are drawing on that foundational memory. They're grooming a member of their social group, creating a shared scent profile, marking you as belonging to the same unit as them. The targeting matters. Face licking after a separation is removing unfamiliar scents you picked up while away. Persistent licking of a specific area on your body is active assessment. Cats have been observed detecting subtle changes through what began as what looked like affectionate licking. And that kitten behavior, licking the mother's face to request comfort, that persists in adult cats, too. When your cat licks your face, they are also in a very real sense treating you as the most important figure in their world. The one they came from, the one they return to. That rough tongue is the oldest language between your two species. A ritual of recognition that has been running for thousands of years. Now you speak it. If this changed how you see your cat, share it with one person whose cat deserves to be understood. Subscribe to Feline Mind and drop a comment with the behavior on this list that your cat does the most. Every single one gets read.